Hi, Michael Tebow with this week's edition of Mike's Marketing Minutes. Thanks for stopping by, I really appreciate it. And this week I want to talk a little bit more about websites, which is your online foundation for your business, right? It's what everything should be linking back to, your social media, your review sites, anything that you're doing online. If you are a restaurant and you do online ordering, you're linking back to your website for your business. That is what we build everything else around. So I'm going to give you a quick audit of your website. 5 quick tips that you can take a look at on your website to see if your website is helping or hurting your business. And your website is really one of the #1 tools to attract new customers to your business. So you want to pay attention, right? You want to make sure your website is optimized to get those new customers, because you only have 3.2 seconds to capture their attention. So it's super important that your website is optimized, okay? So I'm going to give you 5 really quick tips that you can check for your website. Number 1, we always ask, is the necessary information above the fold on your website? And what that means is, you ever go to a website and you got to scroll down and to get the information that you're looking for if you're not sure if it's the right business. So we recommend having that really pertinent information, your address, your phone number, any type of information that's relevant for new customers for your business. That's why they put all the different page links above the fold, so you don't have to scroll down, okay? Number 2, this is super important for your website. Make sure it's mobile friendly. That means it looks good on a mobile device, and all your subsequent pages for your website as well. Everything is optimized for mobile. Google won't show you any love on its search engine unless your website is mobile friendly, okay? And not having a separate link or plugin where they click for a mobile friendly site. It really should be built on a mobile friendly platform. All the websites that we do, we actually start with mobile and then develop the desktop version, because mobile is so important. We just got done doing our quarterly analytic reports for our clients that they get every quarter for the websites that we create and host. And I can tell you, 90% of the traffic today is on one of these devices. So if your website isn't mobile friendly, you're losing a lot of business. So anything you do has to look good on one of these. Also, if you're a restaurant or an auto repair shop or retail, and you have a list of, say, your menu items or your services for your auto repair shop or different retail items, make sure they're crawlable. Okay, and what I mean by that is, if you can take your mouse and highlight them, not a PDF. I'm not saying not to have a PDF on your website, but if your website, the pertinent information isn't crawlable, where you take your mouse and you can go over it and highlights that text, that means Google and the different search engines can see it. In a PDF, it won't pick it up in the search engine, so you're not getting credit for that, and it makes it really difficult for your users and your new customers, because a PDF isn't mobile friendly, okay? So make sure any of that pertinent information is optimized in your website and embedded. Also, great pics. Right? You want to have, websites are extremely visual. Like I said, you got 3.2 seconds to capture their attention. You want to make sure you have some great pics in the header and sprinkled throughout the website. For restaurants, obviously food, auto repair shop, you might have your mechanics, you might have your bays, your waiting room, retail, different items that you have. You want to make sure you spend some time taking some really good pics. And these, nowadays, the cameras are pretty good on here. I've seen some really awesome pictures that people take with these. And that's 4 tips. The 5th tip is, how old is your website? If your website is more than 4 years old, it's probably built on an older template, and it might not be supported anymore, and you're not going to receive the benefit of the updates from the different search engines. So you want to make sure that you're updating your website we like to do it every 2 years. Anything past that, you're starting to get into the realm of being an older website that really isn't optimized for today's search environment. And we're talking about new customer acquisition here, so you want to make sure you pay attention to your website. It's super important. If you want a free website audit, simply click the button below, sign up for one of our discovery sessions, and we'll jump on a call with you and go over your existing website, tell you what's right about it and what's wrong. It's a great opportunity. We only do this for our subscribers for this blog. So just click the button below, hit the discovery session, pick a time that works for you, and we can do a free website audit and give you some great information. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching this week, and we'll see you next week.